Hello and welcome. Salutations and good evening to all. It's Baking with Graveyard, and I'm your humble host, Graveyard 420. Whoa. What's going on, Sandals? Let's speedrun some cookies, and then we'll hit the golf course a little bit later on tonight. It's Spooky Sunday in the graveyard. I went to take a little nap. I think it's the change in the weather that's fucking with everybody. In fact, I'm kind of noticing it on every stream that I watch. Everybody's a little bit tired. Everybody's face is like a little puffy. I think it's the change in the temperature, change in the pressure. I know I'm feeling it in like my shoulders and my knees. But man, I made some lunch and then I crashed and then I woke up and I was like, oh, I did not intend to sleep that long. And now I'm really hungry again. So I'm gonna make dinner after this. I got the oven preheating. I'm gonna do a batch of chocolate chip cookies, and I'm gonna do a loaf of bread. And you like my starting soon scene? Yeah, I put a lot of, you know me. I don't like to half-ass anything. Oh man, Sandals, it's so good to see you. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's crazy, man. Try to be nice to the people that you love and the people that you don't. You should be nice to them too. You never know who they might be. I'm gonna sit here and do my thing in the kitchen. I've got NBH on in the background. There's March Madness matches every hour on the hour today. So I gotta do my kitchen stuff, but I'm gonna be watching these matches out of the corner of my eye as we do things here too. So. I am in the stands, so to speak. I think it's very weird that everybody had the change of the temperature in one day. Did you notice it too? I don't know. I specifically noticed. I was like, why does everybody's face look puffy? Like every stream, like, and I sort of felt the same way yesterday. I was like, every stream that I watch, everybody looks like a little stuffed up. It was it's just an observation I had. I don't know. Oh man, but how goes the evening? Let me know what you guys are having for dinner. I was gonna do a fresh loaf of bread, and then I'll probably do some more veggies, and another piece of chicken or something. That's sort of my, that's sort of the meal plan that I got for myself. I got supplies to do that for like the next 2 weeks, so I'm doing a lot of that. The General Tso's was really good. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our hair up, and if you're following along, preheat your oven. 350. Tree fitty. I should pull my chat up on my laptop like I did before too. That way I could actually see what everybody said. It's the 10-hour version of Aquatic Ambiance. I'm still, man, I'm very much in my, I don't know. I'm feeling spacey, but good. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, I think I'm still catching up on sleep. I'm gonna do the bread first, and then I'm gonna let the bread rise in the pan that we're gonna cook it in. And then I'm gonna do the cookies, but I'm not cleaning the bowl, because that's for weenies, as as Choo Choo Beast would say. I'm not cleaning the bowl. I'm gonna leave all the stuff in the, my beard is really getting long. I might actually have to do something about it. I can't really trim it. I have to either like let it go, or I have to go completely clean shaven. So I'm deciding on what I actually want to do. Yeah, we're gonna make more rosemary chocolate chip biscuits, but I'm gonna actually do the butter the right way. We're not gonna add more flour, so maybe they won't be so biscuity this time. But they were still really good. I mean, I ate them all. The only one I didn't eat was the one I dropped on the floor. Yeah, let me get my bed in on NB. I'm sort of like, you want me to go clean? I was thinking I was going to. It's been years since I've done that. It's always a really strange month when I do that, but I kind of would, I don't know, if it gets really hot, If it gets really like warm in the summer, like, or even like right away, it's already, I'm in my stream room and I'm like, it's warm in here. I would do it. I haven't done it in years. I would do it. It would be a fun change. I've thought about doing like the stream thing with it. Like I put like a goal together. Like we need to get like 2,000 followers by some date, or I shave my beard, and I know that I like won't do it, so that I'm just planning on shaving my beard. That'd be nice actually. It'll be white until I get sun. Like when it grows back. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. I haven't got a lot of sun. Yeah. I'll be like, I'm already pretty pasty, but yeah, that might actually be noticeable because I have had facial hair for, like, a lot of facial hair for, like, actually, like, geez, 5 years now. I gotta turn MBH down just a little bit, but if you're watching me, chances are you're probably watching him in the background too, so you don't need to hear double of him. I think it would be, I don't know, for some reason I feel like my beard actually keeps my skin, like, kind of nice. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's like a protection factor going on there. I could try to encourage Spenny. Spenny's pretty unruly too. Although I'm not, like, I think I'm more kempt than I am, but sometimes, yeah, I look at myself, I catch myself, like, out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, holy bully mammoth, like, kind of look homeless sometimes, Graveyard. So maybe it would be good. As far as like a beard maintenance thing goes, like, it's so much easier to just let the shit grow in than it is to like keep it all up. Like, I don't want to fucking do that. Like, I don't want to do that. It does keep me warm. It definitely keeps me warm, and but I have my actual hair for that. We're treading. Oh Lord, he treading. We're treading in uncharted territory. I was thinking about trying the rapid rise, the hot rise. I was thinking about trying the instant fast acting rapid rise yeast today, just to see how much time we have, because I'm starting a little bit late. Hello, Eutropius. How was your baking? I took a nap that I did not intend to really take, but we were just talking about how everybody's face is puffy and we're all tired, so it's par for the course. I'm so glad you're here. I want to trim my actual hairs too. Like, I feel like if I cut a couple inches off, it would grow a lot more suddenly because I would lose all my split ends. Every time I do that, it does that. I just haven't done that since I shaved my beard last too. Oh man. Oh, maybe it's this summer that I do that. 2025. Let's prove some yeast. Let's prove some yeast in this lovely mixing bowl that Eutropius sent us while we talk about cutting off our mycelium. Yeah, it'll stop breaking it. It'll just like grow again. Because now I feel like it doesn't grow. It just, I don't know, gets fucked up. So I only want to do one loaf of bread. I usually cut these in half. So that's what, so yeah, I'm just gonna do that again. We're gonna do a rosemary olive oil loaf. I'm back to like not using any mixing cups again, Eutropius. I did the last batch of cookies without, I eyed everything up. And I guess they came out sort of like biscuits, so yeah, maybe we should use that today. Myung! Rar! Don't forget that I love you. I'm going insane too. I know what it feels like. Everybody is. Everybody is. It's good to see you, Myung. So we're just gonna eye this up for what half of the packet is. but it's rapid rise, you know? That sounds fast. That sounds dangerous. Rapid rise. There's a joke here somewhere. Henry did brilliantly on his match Eutropius. Like brilliantly. Like the man locks in. But better late than never. It's only 9:30. The night is young, and we'll have fresh bread and cookies and dinner soon. So it's gonna be great. If you're hanging out here, this is the golf background. I'm also watching NBH and getting in on this spread. But if you're following along, making the food that we're making, just know that we're making it with love together. I don't actually think I put enough of anything in last time I made it. So we'll do 3/4 cup of water instead of half a cup of water. He did brilliantly. I would imagine that even he was pleased with himself. Get some honey going in this bad boy. I'm just gonna get a knife. I'm just gonna get a knife. I've stopped using the squeezy top. The squeezy top is for the squeezy top is no fun. You can just do this. This is easier. So that's about the amount that you want if you're using raw honey. Oh yeah, that stuff's gritty, but like in a good way. It's gritty, and it's buckwheat honey, so it's got like a weird edge to it. There've been 3 teenagers at oh my, do they have? Are the cats? The cats are probably freaking out actually. Okay, so we'll let that hang out for a minute there. Man, I love having all this stuff. Eutropius, I didn't even think how big of a difference this would make, but now every time I do this, I reach for. I'm like, oh yeah, this is where I get my whisk out. So I get the whisk. We use the whisk next. And how do you make bread? It's really easy. You just salt, sugar, and shortening. You just need there's 3 things that start with S. It's really easy to remember. We already put the sugar in with the honey. And then you put a little salt in because the salt makes everything taste better. And then the shortening, like either butter or some sort of animal fat, or we're gonna use olive oil here today. You actually don't even need to use the shortening, but your bread will be crumbly and dry if you don't. So, write that down. Bowser Highlands. Right? But like if you don't have that much oil or butter around and you're making bread, like it's fine. Especially if you get to it fresh, it's gonna be great. But it won't keep as long. Everybody's had this freaking crazy doom cloud over their head. Me as well. I've been baking things to feel better about it. Oh man. For some reason I feel like the instant rise yeast is gonna be like crazy, but we'll find out. So I have some bread flour, not that much actually. We're gonna use half bread flour and half regular flour. What are we looking forward to this week? I have to, well, I'm looking forward to progress. I have to, see what to do with the local junkyard. I'm trying to, see if I can get them, see what they'll pay me for the car and, like, the weight and scrap. So, we gotta do that soon, because I'm sort of, like, I'm not running out of time or anything, but I don't want to push it too far. I've already pushed it pretty far. I was gonna go for a walk somewhere. I'm changing my grocery plans. Like, how I do groceries is gonna change just because of a change in, like, circumstance and schedule for, the person, my amazing friend that I carpool with to do groceries. So I'm gonna go to one that's much, much closer, and it's kind of gonna be a cool new, albeit apprehensive, like weekly routine. And the only the only downside is that there's no weed store near it. That was like the other cool thing too. But we stocked up. I'm excited to actually stream more Pokemon card stuff. I've got a lot to learn. Progress is, yeah, you have to be pleased with progress. You can't give yourself a hard time. I mean, just get things done day to day. All we have is the day. I'm trying to rebuild my Frostlast deck into something that works, and I think we've got a lot to learn. I think everybody's talking about, like, Lost Box, and, like, man, I don't even know what the fuck Lost Box is. Like, like I play Frostlast. I play my decks, and it seems like there are a lot of powerful decks that may have been held back by a few key cards in the previous rotation that are now gone, and so there's a lot of, like, there's a lot of big, powerful, Angie Pokemon that are just gonna kick your ass up and down the block. We did beat that Flareon deck last night, though. That was pretty cool. So I'm excited to play a little bit more of that. I gotta watch the Nintendo Directs. I haven't, like, made time to watch them. I should just watch those on stream tonight. That would actually be really nice. Because I haven't even made time to sit down and watch them. But no, everything with all the really basic fundamental stuff is working and good. So I'm really happy about that. It is all very, very basic, baseline, fundamental, but that's what you have to start there, right? You have to start there. What about you? And that goes for everyone too. What are you looking forward to this week? What is happiness? Having something to look forward to, right? I feel like putting the salt right in the yeast, like, hurts the yeast's feelings. You know? Like, the yeast doesn't want that salt all up in its shit. Like, it might kill it. It might hurt it or something. You know? I like to put the flour in first, and then I'll put, like, a palm of salt. I like to put the flour in first, and then you put the salt in there, and that way, like, they don't have to, like, learn how to get along right away. They can just slowly become accustomed to each other's company. Rosemary, about the same amount, a palm of rosemary. I grind it up sort of in my hands. I've discovered that you can't put enough rosemary in this recipe. Like as much as you're willing to put in. The flavor profile kind of plateaus at a certain point. But still, rosemary, always good. It's really delicious, and I think from a medicinal standpoint, it's also quite good. Thyme as well, that's a little much. Thyme tends to take over the flavor, especially next to something a little bit more mild like rosemary. But a savory herb, a savory leafy garden herb that's good for this kind of stuff. And then olive oil. They say like 2 tablespoons. You need more than that. You need more than that. So just put a bunch in there. Use the for homemade fresh baked bread. Use the olive oil that you're willing to spend the most money on. That's the trick with all of that. If you have good olive oil, especially in bread, it will definitely contribute to the recipe. Mandy, hello, what's going on? You're learning how to bake bread now too? Oh, sweet. Well, I'm a noob as well, although I have done it in the past. I sort of just started to get back into it, and I'm doing a rosemary olive oil loaf here right now. It's so good to see you, by the way. If you're following along, I am using this is my first time ever using the freaking instant rise. So we may have conjured a Godzilla. I got the instant rise. We're gonna see. I got about half a packet in there. Cup of flour, maybe a little bit more here, and we're gonna need. It's definitely a flavor source of sorts. I will go back through chat here in a minute. Yeah, I'm doing this cooking thing, and it feels natural. It feels natural, so I just keep doing it. So I really like it. Bread and cookies for your soul. So you got this liquidy mixture here with all this fun stuff that we just put in there. So I like to use the whisk and just get it all going, man. Just get it all fucking going, you know? It's like you're gonna meet that salt. You're gonna meet it no matter what, you know, one of these days. Just might as well do it now. Okay, so that was our bread flour. I'll wrap that up. I'll just leave that shit in there. That was our bread flour. So we're gonna add like not quite another cup yet, but I'm gonna switch to all-purpose. I'm gonna switch to all-purpose flour, and I'm gonna do like a little bit less than a cup here. We might actually not need that much, but we're gonna find out. This is the part where you kind of gotta see what the loaf wants to do, because you want it a little goopy. I've found it. Like, you can get it really dry and easier to work, but the bread will be lighter and fluffier if you can keep it more moist. You know what I mean? So after the second cup, the whisk will become, like, kind of unusable. But if you're fancy with it, you can sort of get away with, like, you know, you put a little extra flour in there. And then, like, you can get that, you can clean that stuff off the whisk, and you don't have to waste any of it. But this is the part where if you clean this right now, you save yourself a huge headache later on. So now we've got something here that is, by definition, sort of alive. But that whatever that particular mixture of sugar and flour and water that goes on the whisk tends to be this shit is impossible to get off there. So they use that rapid rise yeast. I'm actually gonna need more flour. They use that rapid rise yeast to make like croissants and stuff. So I'm anticipating it to be like maybe kind of fluffy. But this is the part where you don't want to add too much flour. You just want to got to get it to the part where you can start like picking it up. But we did do 3/4 cup water instead of 1/2 cup, so it's gonna be a little bigger, which is good. I think that's what we need. Although this shit might blow up. Hopefully, I'm not making 2. I wasn't planning on making 2. Okay. Ooh, this. I think I can kind of like feel the difference in the yeast already. It's like this is softer. So you get it going in the bowl as much as you can, and then once it's like sentient, I would say that it is. You can like pick it up. Then you can come over here. Then you come over here, and this is usually where you switch to like the Italian pizza kitchen music. I'm just looking for like a consistent. You don't even really need it like that much. It's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of my favorite part. But I can already tell it's like a little bit. Actually, it's probably almost perfect. That's too much. Some of that has to go back in there. That's about as much as you want to knead it. Over kneading will take a lot of the moisture out of it. You'll start adding too much flour, and then it won't rise as well. So actually, they say you're supposed to like punch it down. And I find that when you're doing fresh bread like this, sometimes you punch it down on the first rise, and it never comes back. Now with instant rise, it might be a different story. It really might be a different story. We're gonna grease our cast iron bread pan here, my freaking prized possession. What sparked my interest in cooking, baking? Taking care of my mom and my sister. I grew up sort of feeding people, and I never actually saw it as a burden. I always like had a lot of fun with it. So doing more with less was always a lot of fun. And then you know, when you're out on your own, you don't have to cater to anybody else's tastes. So you can just make all the food that you like, and That's all. That's super cool. But yeah, I have been doing like cooking like this, like doing this kind of stuff since I was like a little kid. And it's funny how I don't know, man. You come back to like I haven't baked in a long time, but you come back to stuff that you used to do, and it brings you solace. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's our little thing. You know what I mean? And for what's going on here, we got an oven that's preheated. I've got my my bread paper towel that I used for the last loaf. So we need a lot of bread. I'm going high carb. I'm adding more carbs to my diet. But like double up a paper towel, a little bit of warm water. Put that thing right over it. Put it in the waft of the oven, and I bet it'll rise a lot quicker than we think it will. because it's instant rise yeast. Let me pull up my chat on my laptop so that I can actually read everything. Clean as you go. You will thank yourself later, especially with bread products. When there's like the little crunchies sort of all over the place. Now, I don't unfortunately I don't reuse the flour that was like on the board. That's a little much, but I'm gonna reuse the stuff that's in there. I will answer your questions in just a moment. I would be happy to. You're looking forward to making some progress on the JOB. You had training sessions last week. That's cool. So you've got some new acolytes, or at least maybe people that you weren't working with before that you're training. Now that's exciting. That's a destination point. That's sometimes happiness is having something to look forward to. Sometimes happiness is having a destination point to. Man, it's rare that I know what I'm doing. Like I'm good at a few things, but it's rare that I actually know the end point. That's always a good feeling. So that's nice. That's a really nice thing to say about somebody. Thank you. That's kind. I'd like to think so. I'm sort of a recluse, but who reuses flour? People who were poor and grew up taking care of their mom and their sister. No, my mom kicked my dad out when I was 7, and my little sister was 5, and they both had like drinking problems, and they both ended up. Well, my mom got better. My dad is arguably functional, but they neither of them were ever really like that healthy. So single digits. It's the graveyard cooking stream, but it's also like the Susan was right. Man, we haven't seen Susan in like a day and a half, and I just want to make sure she's okay too, but she's right. It's becoming whether I like it or not, it's becoming a family stream. It's kind of nice actually. At a certain level, it's kind of nice actually. We love green flags. Yeah. We love I haven't actually made any green cookies in a minute. I wonder if I don't know if I'll do that. Honestly, I've been enjoying the really basic stuff, like the bread that we're making. Okay, so we have it rising at like 9:50. The cookies, like my really kind of basic meal planning, like I'm kind of regressing a little bit to like, I'm like, man, I want things to be just a little bit more like reliable and steady, and a little bit less like exotic and crazy and unpredictable, and I don't know, you know what I mean. You're smoking when I'm rolling. Emeralda, what's going on? Emeralda, what's going on? It's so good to see you. I saw your name and then I didn't say hey. Are we smoking? Yeah, are we smoking long pig? They say it cooks a lot like you know, if you're gonna roast a boar or something like that. Got this new sheet pan. Got this new sheet pan. Oh man, I put my butter out, but it's not soft at all. It's not even a little bit. I know, right? It's brand freaking new. You can see like the rest of my, you can see like what's behind the camera with the sheet pan that Eutropia's. Wow, yeah, it's like, it's kind of amazing. Yo, Shadow. How are you, man? It's so good to see you, dude. I have 1 egg left, so do with that what you will. Oh, but it's a biggie. Ooh, it's a biggie. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That's a fat ass egg. That's an egg and a half. We can add a little more flour. Kara, yo, Kara. Those stairs look sketchy as fuck. They're good. I only fell down them once. And that was my fault. It wasn't the stairs' fault. And no eggs were broken. Still never put that railing up. What's going on, Kara? It's so good to see you. Still never put that railing up. I don't think I will. Fuck it. You got a railing? How many railings do you really need? How many railings do you really need? Or it's the railing's fault. Yeah, it's the railing's fault for for not showing up to work. It never showed up. It never showed up. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? I have like just enough chocolate chips. Oh man, this is like our last batch. I gotta stock up. This is our like this is our last batch of cookies before I gotta get more supplies. Oh my gosh, this is a big deal. Okay. Flour, bread flour. Actually, no, we're not gonna use the bread flour. We're gonna do it all purpose, baby. We're making rosemary sweet biscuits. Wait. I will never not be able to... Like, every time I cut a recipe in half in my brain, I feel like the power goes out in a building, in an entire building in the city of Chicago, or something like that. Like, it feels like so many faults are tripping in my brain when I go to cut 2¼ cup flour in half. Like, I know it's 1 1/8 cup, but I stand there reading this and I'm just like, oh, I'm normally better at all this. Yo, Adam, what's going on, dude? I swear I'm not normally like this. It's baking with all that's left. Yeah, that's why we reuse the flour. And then I go through the whole recipe and I'm like, well, didn't have the vanilla, or some shit like that. But I get them in the oven, I'm like, ha, nicely done. Wait, totally halved like half of the things. That's what halving is, right? Yeah. Let's put some salt in this bitch. We are using salted butter today. We normally don't do that, but that was all that they had. So we're not gonna put that much salt in. We're gonna put this much salt in. Baking powder. That we measure. That we measure. It's so much fun. So it's a half a tablespoon, because it calls for 1. This is so much fun. I have so much fun. I mean, I always have so much fun on my stream, but like, I have so much fun baking with you guys. I do have vanilla, and I'm actually going through this. I'm trying to get through this vanilla so I can start using this like really cool, hip vanilla that Eutropia sent me. In fact, should we try that out? So Eutropia sent me in the mail this vanilla bean paste. It's extra exceptional, vegan, kosher, gluten-free, organic agave, vanilla bean extract powder. I've never used bean paste before. Right? This looks like it would be quite good. I'm curious about what the measurements are like. Look at the quail, or the peacock that it has on it. Yeah, vanilla bean paste. Okay, we're cracking it. We're gonna crack it. I'll put it right here so I don't forget. Alright, so if you're making the graveyard recipe, you get your cinnamon, and you put a little cinnamon in there. Just like Jesse's recipe. Did we already put salt in? Yes, we did. And that's the dry ingredients. So your fancy ass cleaned your whisk earlier, so you can just pick it up and grab it and you know, whisk some of this stuff together. There's a little rosemary in the bottom of that bowl, and it's gonna be good for you. It's a 1-to-1. Right on. We just use it as if it is vanilla. Alright, let's do the vanilla. Let's do the evolution. It's evolution, baby! Is that fucking it's Pearl Jam, right? We do get to open a new bag of brown sugar. You want that dark brown sugar, as dark as possible. It's got all the stuff. It's really like white sugar, the granulated sugar just doesn't make good cookies. Like you need it in the recipe, but it's not. You want this. So we're cutting 3/4 cup in half. I've discovered that I like a full half a cup of brown sugar and a little bit less granulated. It's practically molasses. I should just get some of that molasses. I could just put it in stuff. Cookies are practically all sugar, you know what I mean? You don't ever have to feel bad about adding extra sugar to your cookies. They're practically entirely sugar. Bacon with gravy. And I promise I'm gonna make real food before I eat these. If I can bring, I'm supposed to send some to Susan. I'm supposed to send cookies to multiple people. And I usually just eat them myself. Okay, so we soften up our butter, just put it in for like a couple of seconds on auto reheat. That's how and then we just let it sit in there for a minute. That's how I soften it. That's how I soften the butter when I forgot to put it out. One to one, so tablespoon? A teaspoon. That's a lot. TSP. Yeah. Cool, man. Whoa! You guys sure I should eat that? Oh. Oh, that smells good. Wow, that smells really good. Oh, I want that paste. I want that paste that's on the lid. This stuff looks potent, man. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. That's like... Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And then, that's about half of what that was supposed to be. So... Ooh, it's thick. Ooh, she thick. Ooh, oh wow. Whoa! I would have just poured it had I known it was that thick. Wow, don't spill that. Oy. Don't spill that. I want to try it so bad. Whoa. I want to try it so bad, but it's gonna be like overpowering. But wow, that is some real ass vanilla. That is goopy. What did you send, Shadow? Oh, I can't schedule anything right now. That sounds like it'll be good. I will probably be around. I can't say for sure though. Yeah. I don't want to let any of it go to waste. I also think it's going to get really sticky if I leave it on there. A little bit of that on some ice cream if you want to ever make the cheapest ice cream special in the world. Ooh. I kind of like added a little bit extra to the whole equation here, just because I wanted to like really come through. I should be around, Shadow, but I'm completely I can't schedule anything for right now. Okay, so what didn't I add to this yet? No, we're good. We're good, man. I'm somehow convinced that adding the bread ingredients will, like, make it better if I can get them in the right proportion, you know what I mean? Like, something tells me just, like, a little bit of black pepper and rosemary is what this recipe really needs. So this is how I'm getting it in there, you know? We're gonna try to not add too much flour this time, though. Which is definitely what we did last time. Whatever I've been doing with my bread recipe, it's delicious, but it's still pretty dense. So I feel like not, if I can get it to rise really nice and just not punching it down, would be kind of a good way to make that work. And it does work, and I feel like I'm right on the edge of having it work. Maybe this will be the one. Maybe this will be the one. Yeah, exactly. Mayor Adam, exactly. That's the artisanal edge that you can't fake. What's his secret? He doesn't wash the bowl after he makes the other thing. He just mix this shit right in it. I was like, is it a mistake? No. It's part of the recipe. You have to, you can't do one without the other. Like, you have to. What else could I make that's like got savory ingredients that I could make like dessert afterwards in the same bowl? Like a buttery croissant or something like that. I don't know. Or do it the other way. Bread with chocolate in it would be really, really good. I want to do a cinnamon swirl. I just don't know how yet. But I really want to do the Pepperidge Farm cinnamon swirl bread. Gosh, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to make that. Okay, I think that's some pretty A+ cookie dough. You know me, I'm greasy. I like it greasy. I like them greasy. I'm gonna grease this sheet pan. And I'm doing a really good job keeping them as clean as possible, Eutropius. But it is really hard. This is why sheet pans, I feel like, maybe have a finite lifespan that, you know, we always try to push. I'm gonna flip this around so that, like, one side doesn't get hotter than the other. And then we can do a freaking dozen at a time, bro. Unreal. Oh, these are gonna be buttery and delicious. Yeah, this is the consistency that you want. You want it to be a little bit more like icing. Like if you get the butter just right. Like when I add too much flour, I can like tell because it's harder to work. They're harder to drop. And they won't melt quite as well. These I think are gonna work out. These are green flag cookies. These are gonna be the cookies that you make for somebody that you want to impress. I use a fork. Janella recommends you use a spoon. Same everything, but I think she uses a spoon for the task, which is good too. But spooning, I guess spooning or forking. Your choice. One may lead to the other. That's a biggie. You can't be that big. Oh baby. Oh baby, oh. Here we go. $10.25. Always takes me longer to do it on stream. Always takes me longer to do it when I'm live. I'm always like, I was like, this will be like a 15-minute stream. This is like I've been tracking it. This might be like the 10th voyage of the Sheep Pan. We might be right at digital, or double digits of the voyages of the Sheep Pan. It is brand spanking new, though. Kara could see my janky stairs that I built. They're not janky, those are her words. In the background of the Sheep Pan. So the Sheep Pan's clean. Oh, you roll it in the pan. Yeah. I was thinking I could, I guess you could use the silicone things for the pans, like in any way. Like you could cook chicken on those too, right? Like you could cook anything on those. I only called them sketchy. Janky. No, they don't. No, they're rock solid. I'm actually really happy. It's one of the most solid things I've ever built. I used a lot of screws. Like a lot. It's rock solid. They're actually, if you want to see exactly what I used, go to faststairs.com. I'm not even fucking joking. I was like, man, how do I build stairs? Like, did you just Google how do I build stairs fast? No. Maybe. Well, you're in luck because there's a fucking whole. It's faststairs.com. Their website is so believably normal that you're like, wow, I actually kind of take these guys seriously. Like, these guys are not, they're not trying to scam anybody. They're just trying to sell fast stairs. It's relatively affordable, too. Expert mode stairs. Yeah, it's not an Indiana Jones movie. Like, you don't have to step on the one that says Jehovah or you die. Like, it's not like that. Although, I might do that for like a little event or something. We replace one of the stairs with the like, don't step on the Jehovah. I was thinking about old Indiana Jones movies. I was like, man, I want to watch this again. All right, this is one of the things that you should clean as you go, because otherwise this gets really hard to clean really quick. I'm already gonna have to let it soak. Like, I've already passed the 15-minute threshold of not, like, you already have to let that soak a little bit. Honey, I think if you just use regular sugar, it's a little less, like, bindy. Like, that honey, that buckwheat honey is practically glue. It's really good, though. Especially in bread, it has, like, it's got a savoriness to it. I promise that's not the cookies, or the bread. The bread comes before the cookies. The bread is not contaminated. And I just cleaned my sink. Just cleaned my sink, go me. I didn't clean anything else in the house, but I cleaned the fucking sink. I noticed all the stairs and their sides have railings. I don't actually think... No, you know what? The funny thing about that, Kara, is they don't even sell the steps. Like, I found that out the hard way. They only sell the things on the side. They're called stringers. They only sell the stringers. You have to provide your own steps. So if you don't plan for that, it's not fast at all. In fact, it takes like way more time because you're like, I gotta go to fucking Lowe's again. Holy shit. But you like, and you can do it. Like, they have some hilarious plans. They're like, if you want to make your steps out of 2x4s, like you can. And I'm like, wait, the boards that you step on, like out of 2x4s? Like I'm janky, but I'm not that janky. Like, it's a set of stairs. Like, it has to like work. So I got these like the planks that I got are this really nice cherry from this mill in Wisconsin that I got. And it was so funny, I never would have been able to afford it. It's like the nicest thing in my house. But I bought the wood from the mill. In Wisconsin, they shipped it here, and I bought it like the week of the COVID pandemic, and they were like, holy shit. I remember I called them on the phone, and they were just like, we're not sure if we're going to be in business next week. They're like, sure, we'll give you like 20% off. And I was like, fucking ain't right, dude. I was like, yeah, do it. Like, just do it. I need it. Let's do it. And, so they did it, and then I remember I got the steps, and I had all this like beautiful, nice cherry wood, and then all of a sudden, like a month later, like 2x4s were suddenly like $12 a piece, and I was sitting here looking at all this like cherry, and I was like, man, I'm literally sitting on like gold bars. Like I should have sold it back to the mill and be like, hey, you know that thing that you sold me? It like. They're like, the wood? I was like, yeah, it has literally quintupled in value. Like, do you want to buy it back? Like, I didn't, but like, I thought that the whole time. I was like, this is not a smart decision to just use this. Like, maybe we should fucking, So much for stairs in under an hour. Well, if you do, actually, yeah, stairs in under an hour. It's funny, fast stairs. I think it actually may have taken me like upwards of 6 months to actually do it, because there's a lot that goes into stairs. Like, even fast stairs, like as a tribute, as like a kudos to fast stairs, they like take shit. Fast stairs, if you're listening, sponsor my stream, and I'll talk about you all damn day. I've used the product. I can endorse it. There's a lot of math that goes into stairs, and fast stairs can't do it all for you. They do most of it. And they have like a really nice little spreadsheet with like a little meter thingy, and it like tells you like the rise and the run. And I thought I had it right. I thought I had it right for a while, and I kept looking at it, and it turns out that I had it wrong, and I realized it like at the last minute. And it was super cool. So that's something to note. But there's a reason why. There's a reason why you need a master carpenter to build a set of stairs most of the time. But guess what? There's no stipulation for who's a master carpenter and who's not. So guess what? Who has a long beard, 2 thumbs, and is a master carpenter? This guy. This fucking guy. Yo, Tange, my guy! Thanks for the raid, dude. Welcome. We're making cookies. It's almost time to pull this first batch out of the oven. You're like right on time, Tange. Welcome. What's going on, dude? But yeah, the stairs were like a real point of contention. Like, I mean, Kara knows too. If Kara's like probably renoed some shit, she's done some incredibly capable shit. Like redoing the stairs is like a big deal. Like you can't just like take those out and put them back in a weekend. Usually, they're a real integral part of like the home structure of the building. But it's not impossible. Nothing's impossible. Ow. Ooh. Those look kind of good. Those are different. Every batch is different. Every batch is different. Ooh. Oh, those smell good. You won your match? Let's go, Tange. Cookie for you. You won your match? Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah, I think it's the vanilla. It's absolutely... It's a lot of the vanilla. I'm gonna try one as soon as they're cool enough to eat. Ooh, they're fluffy. Ooh, they soft. Ooh, that's a softie. Oh yeah. Normally I'm like more hard on the, you know, cause my cookies are from the street. But no, these are nice and soft. Oh, that's a perfect one in the middle there. That's a buttery. Man, this device that Eutropius got for us, this thing is like the blade of Joan of Arc. Like you can do anything. You can get a cookie that's like red hot. You can take it right out the pan, and it doesn't fucking fall into a zillion pieces. It's literally Excalibur. This is if I was I want to add it to my tool belt. Like I would carry this next to like a measuring tape and a hammer and a nail gun, like, and then I would take this because it's just as useful in my opinion. Oh wow, yeah, those need to cool for just a hot second, but I think the vanilla even is having like an effect on the finish. Like they have this like differentness to the fluff. Oh man, make the cookies. Mandy, make the cookies. Life is short. Order the Chinese, make the cookies. I won't be ordering the Chinese, but I am making the cookies. And I'm making my own General Tso's from scratch. I don't know if I'm doing that on stream, but that's what I have been. That's what's on the menu. It takes a team. It takes a village. It is. It's the Good Grips, the OXO Good Grips flexible nylon turner. It is my favorite device. It is my favorite device. I'm pretty good with a fork, you know what I mean? But that thing kicks ass. We bacon. Ooh. I smell that bread. Ooh, I smell that bread. You just gotta keep that paper towel moist. If it dries out too much, it'll stick to the bread, and then it'll screw up your nice like topper that you got going on there.
something about the consistency of the cookie dough is like key to this recipe, and I never realized it. I never knew it, because when I add too much flour, sometimes it's hard to get it all off the thing to make the proper like shape that I want. So I end up just grabbing it with my hands and sort of forming it a little bit, and I put it on the thing. And that act of like compressing it and you put it on the thing, it fucks up the whole baking process. It's like it comes out, but that's why I'm making biscuits, you know, when I'm doing that, and they're not cookies the way that you want. Like something about the aeration of the dough, the meltiness of the butter, and like dropping them on the sheet without smushing them too much. Like these are all like really important parts of the recipe. Like if you change any of these steps, it makes a completely different product. And I find that fascinating. Second dozen. So I'll get 2.5 out of this. I am just cleaning this bowl. We're gonna see. I really I'm believing you when you say that lately about the stuff that I do, that we do. It takes a village. It takes a community. It takes a Twitch stream. It takes a Twitch stream. We're going to see if the deck that we like to play in Pokemon cards is playable in our capable hands. I wasn't sure, after just playing the last couple of nights, I wasn't sure if it's actually as viable as I thought it was gonna be. I was excited to just like get in there with it, but it might not be exactly what we need. When did I put that in there? 40? So 1050? Oh man. Oh yeah, yo. Here we go. Of course I picked the best one. That's fantastic. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, that's really, really good. The vanilla is so flavorful, but it's not overpowering. Always more brown sugar. It's that big egg. It's that big fat egg. And I think the salted butter really helps with the cookies too. I think the salted butter really helps. Man, wow, that's good. Oh my, that's a good. That's a good. That's a scary good. Oh man, wow. Man about. Wow, wow, wow. That is really good. Wow. Oh man, those Ghirardelli chocolate chips have the vanilla in them as well, so
yeah, you think you have to be all like careful with the vanilla, and you should, but yeah, I think a little heavier of a hand with the vanilla. My stove's getting gross again. When I started doing the cooking streams, I did like a deep clean. I cleaned like the whole stove underneath everything, and it's all like, it's so gross. I could just turn the light off so you can't see it, but I won't hide. I won't hide. I'm here to show you. I'm here to give you the confidence and the inspiration, because you're probably better at it than me, to make cookies and to not you know, don't feel bad if your stove's gross. Let's face it, fucking everybody's stove is gross. Everybody's stove is gross. Whose stove isn't gross? If your stove isn't gross, you're not making enough cookies. God damn, these are fucking delicious. These are really good. Yeah, Kara's like, speak for yourself. My stove's only a little gross, and I have railings on my stairs. So I'm in the back with a paper bag on my head with like weird eyes cut out. I'm like, ooh. Kara lives in the first world with railings on her stairs. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would do that though. If I ever got the opportunity, Kara, I would do that. Oh, it was previous renter gross? Oh no, the landlord, yeah, the landlord either paints it white or sort of like doesn't clean it. They don't get in there under the burners. Yuck. Oh man. Oh yeah, and this is my place, so the space between is, you know, when you rent, like the space between, I mean, the counter, your responsibility, the stove, your responsibility, but the gap between, none of my fucking business if I'm renting. Like whatever goes in there, and it's part of the deal. It's part of the lease. Coffee beans, all the weird kale that slips in there. But no more. I mean, I'm not renting. This is fucking my place. So I made that shit tight. You can't get that coffee bean in there. Fix that problem. I've read it enough to know what I did not want to know, or what I did not want to have happen again. Your oven is a little broken, so we're just keeping shit in there. Nice. Nice. Love it. Love it. You know the kale, it gets crispy, and like it's very thin, and like it breaks up into little pieces, and like there's actually some kale in there right now. I can see it. You gotta get a razor blade. You gotta get a fucking razor blade to get it though. I've been buying the bags of chopped kale again, and man, I love it. I always love that stuff. If you do bacon, if you make bacon, if you like bacon, I stopped eating bacon, but god damn, I miss that. You cook up 2 strips of bacon in the cast iron. You get them crispy, you take them out, you crush them up, you make bacon bits out of them, and then you cook the kale. You chop up like 2 heads of kale, and you put it right in that hot bacon grease in the cast iron. And the kale sucks all that up and asks for more. Don't give it anymore. And then once it gets bright green, you drop the bacon bits right on that kale again, and then you put it right on the plate. And
I tell you what, if you've got somebody that doesn't like kale, make it that way for them, and they will be like, "Whoa, let's have some more of that." I love doing that. That's my gift to the universe.
Oh, kale chips? How do you do the chips?
How do you make kale chips? You just deep fry them? I could get a thing going. If I just put a ton of oil in my cast iron, I could do that. I have the crock pot that Eutropius gave me. I think we can turn that into a deep fryer, can't we? I don't know if I really want to do that. I do want to start using the crock pot though, because less stove, more summer, you know. Ooh, baby, I love you way. Red, red wine. These came out really nice. Stay close to me. Don't let me eat all my cookies. Oh shit, it happened again. I ate them all again. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't make me do the rap. Alright, it has to cool. It has to cool like a little bit. Whoa, that's. Oh wow, that's really rising. Oh man, this is the fun part. And by fun, I mean they just like fucking come off the pan without getting all fucked up. If you fucked up some cookies, you know the joy that is not fucking up the next batch of cookies. Shout out to Oxo for their fucking S tier dope ass Turner. I did have a crock pot that like doubled as a deep fryer once, and I left it at this apartment that I rented, and I never got it back. Now that I mentioned that. Forgot all about that until just now. It's almost bread time, I think. What time is it? Oh, I should have put time. Did I put time in the bread? No, I did. I put time in the bread. WJJZ. That's right. Welcome to the joy of cooking. It's the joy of cooking with Graveyard. Don't worry, we're just getting started. What do we got here? 10:54. Okay, so 04, and we're out of Cookie Town. We're back into Bread Town. Bread will take about half an hour. I gotta lose this hoodie. It's getting warm in here. Oh, you bake it. Oh, you oil up the kale. You oil up the kale and you bake it, and it gets crispy in the oven. Hey, all right, okay. And they go good on soups, like oh man, oh yeah, okay, all right. Now I'm smoking what you're rolling, Kara. Okay, I get it. I'm guessing you didn't leave it in between. Well, I don't know. The space between my stove and countertop was really big, but it wasn't big enough to fit a crock pot in at that last apartment. That was a cool apartment. It was really little, but it was like actually affordable. It was adjacent to the parking lot of like a bar, like a country bar that was like the only country bar for miles around, and it would have been perfect for somebody with like a real like somebody who was a total barfly would have probably loved to have that apartment. And there was always like fucked up shenanigans going on in the parking lot next door. But I stayed there with my fucking girlfriend for so long because I was just like, how are we gonna, like, it was, I think it was, at the time it was like $6.75 a month. I was like, this is the lowest rent I'll ever pay in my entire life. And that was in like 2012, I want to say, was the year that I was living there, like 2012, 2013. I'm playing Suze? Oh, let's fucking go, dude. Yo, Spuds, my guy, what is happening, bro? We're doing bread. I got a loaf on the rise, I got a rosemary olive oil on the rise here. We're gonna take a look at it in a second. No, that was the only good apartment. I still didn't get my security deposit back. That was like the best apartment. All the apartments I lived in Pittsburgh were like, gosh, it was just really, it was tough. It was tough living. Yo, Spuds, so good to see you, man. Sandals, you're back. What have we got here so far? What can I show you that we've accomplished? The cookies came out really nice this time. We're using all-purpose flour. We've got this really nice vanilla bean paste that was donated. This Happy Peacock on there. It definitely changes the recipe. I can have one for you. They're really good. Oh wow, these are really good. I'm getting better at baking cookies, and it's getting harder for me to want to like send them away. Ooh, I'll send Susan the cookies and I'll distract her. And then I'll win. Okay. I don't think the bread is quite... Well, you saw how small it started. You know what I mean? You kind of want it to double in size. And then it rises a little bit in the oven, but not that much. Oh, you're currently making some vanilla extract? No way, you got beans? You got vanilla beans? And, I've never done that before. Wow, I guess that's what's in this jar that I just had, and it's really changes the finish on the recipe, I feel like, because it's thicker, it's not liquid. Because this is always, like, it's not imitation, but it's vanilla extract. It's, this stuff in this bottle is sometimes not even real vanilla a lot of the time when you, like the stuff that's just normally in everybody's pantry. What do you think? This thing is, definitely filling out the pan, though. Definitely filling out the pan. You don't want it to get too many, like, huge-ass air bubbles in there. But you kind of do have to draw the line at a certain point with how much you want to let it rise. Oh man, the boat. We're on the boat. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock my face into my phone. Or oh wait, maybe it didn't knock into the phone. Okay, 3 minutes on this batch. Welcome to Graveyard's Kitchen. Susan, hello, it's so good to see you. I was thinking about you. VM was looking for you last night, or VM was mentioning last night she said nobody heard from Susan all day. She's making sure you're alright, and then I was thinking about you all day. I am so glad to see you. It's so good to see you here. I got I got some cookies for you. I'm gonna try so hard to send some of these before I eat them all. But I think I already ate 6 of them. I should make dinner. I should make dinner before I make cookies. Oh man, they smell good. We're using all Eutropius' like sexy vanilla. And wow, it's making a difference. They're savory, they're delicious. They're like, that vanilla I feel like makes me want to eat more of them. Like I have a little bit of edge of that on my palate. It's probably the rosemary. I should put a little saffron in them too. Mayor Adam was really onto something. That posh vanilla, yeah. Posh vanilla spice. She was my favorite. Okay, alright, now the bread. I feel like the bread might just need have needed a second to get going. You really want to put it in the oven when it's about an inch risen up off of this, like the lip of the bread pan that you're using. It is posh. Oh yeah, I'll show it off again. It is posh. No, I don't even have to ask. Like this, yeah, I know that. I know that this is nice stuff. It's kosher. Shit's kosher. Shit's kosher, man. I didn't even know you, I didn't even know that was, I guess, but yeah, of course that's a thing. Ba-na-na, it's time to take the cookies out. Yeah. I'm doing aquatic ambience spoken word, like Shatner style jazz covers now. Feed whatever the fuck I just said into that song makey thing that everybody's using. Alright. Those were in there for just a little little longer. Not really, but those are the brownest ones yet. So we'll get them off real quick. We don't want them doing any more cooking on their own. That's the Janela Beans cookie. That's the one that doesn't have any chocolate chips in it. Okay, so we're kind of getting there with it, you know? Oh, that's getting a little too dry for my taste. And this you can just clean right away. Ooh, wow, that's really hot. I like to try and clean my stuff right away. That's what keeps that mirror finish on it, I feel like. I feel like putting a little water on that, like, it starts to rise. I could tell it starts to rise even more, because the water like lets it go, like releases it a little bit. Clean as you go. It's the stamens from a crocus type of flower, and it is it cannot be grown just anywhere, and it's also incredibly difficult to harvest, isn't it? It's really easy to mess up the product. I had a farmer tell me one time he tried to grow saffron, and the way that he described it, I think I said this on stream once before too, he described it to me, he said, you only get 3 diddly bobs per flower. And he's right. You only get like 3 little diddly bobs per like entire crocus flower. Spuds is an inspiration. Spuds is an incredibly cool, like thoughtful, and deep person. Spuds, I think that's why we align, and that's why we're such good friends. Like immediately, you know, from a distance even, because we do a lot of the same shit. We have done a lot of the same shit, and we speak a lot of the same language. It's, I don't know. You lead by example, but also I learn from everyone. I learn from you guys too, and it's exciting to do that. You know, Spuds is the kind of guy who, much like myself, is incredibly genuine sometimes to the point of of fault to themselves, I'm sure. But when you do that, you I don't know, it gives other people the confidence to do that too, and then you start like that's why we coalesce around one another, you know.
rabbits ruin 50 of your tulips? Oh no. Oh dude, the rabbits. Oh god, and they'll do it in like 12 minutes. Like it depends on how many come in. My neighbor used to raise rabbits. There'd be like fucking 800 rabbits in his backyard. And like they're like locusts at a certain point. There's a lot of hair around here, and I talk to them. I really like them, but yeah, they man, they bite. They fucking bite too. Like I've been bit by a rabbit before. It does not feel good. Two stamens per flower. You planted 30 bulbs with 100% germination rate, and did they get them all? Did they get them all? Oh jeez. Because they will. They'll actually just hang around and dig their tunnels around and like all of them. Oh god, dude. I was gonna say I know what they're like, and it would kind of be rare that they didn't get all of them. You know what I mean? God damn, dude. I'm sure the bulbs weren't terribly cheap either. It's saffron after all. I mean, geez, like fucking wars have been fought over this spice. The rabbits know it. They're a plant from McCormick or whoever's like from Frontier. They train the rabbits to go into the residential areas and cut the competition out. I'm killing a little bit of time here because I think I only really have like 10 minutes. It's 11:11, make a wish. I think I got like 10 minutes left on the rise here. I mean, this rise is kind of happening the way that I want. And then I can put it in, and it'll take about a half an hour to cook. So. Oh yeah, it's like trying to grow blueberries around here. Like the robins will just take them all. You have to have nets. Yeah, you literally have to build like a net mesh enclosure around your plants. I don't like to take the towel off until I'm about to put it in, but I think we timed this up kind of perfectly. Needs a minute. We should do a dab. We had wild blueberry plants, and the rabbits completely destroyed them. Right? It's like they're built for the fucking task. Like it's unreal how efficient they are at it. You had to make hardware cloth cages. They look like crap. Your yard. Eventually, your neighbors start walking by and they're like, "What in the meth head shit is going on in the back there?" It looks like you're building these little like domes, or like little cow. Just keep them warm in the spring or something like that. Oh man, if we could live in a commune together, I would imagine that we could live pretty well. Not only could we instruct, and everybody could have the knowledge, but I feel like if given the resources, I've always thought about doing that. I'm more of a I'm more of a recluse now than ever. But, if I could still have my space, yeah, that could work. That could really work out. It looks like, you know what I'm talking about. It looks like those little huts that the cows, like, keep warm in or whatever. Okay, there it goes. I'd say that's. I should get my measuring tape. That's an inch. That's an inch up in the center now. Hey, wow, that's perfect. You saw what it looked like when we put it in there. That has filled the pan as well. You know what I mean? I should have saved a little egg white from the cookies. I think that has doubled in size, wouldn't you say? Do we put it in now? Am I gonna make a sandwich after? Hell yeah! I was gonna make like a sandwich with like a piece of fried chicken. Like, I want to make a fried chicken sandwich with like barbecue sauce. Right? Like a piece, like something crispy on two pieces of like soft fluffy. Say less. Alright, yeah, it's going in. It's time. It's going in. You might even be able to let it rise for more, you know what I mean? But I think we're gonna stop it here. Get it all the way in there. Get it all the way in there. 11:17, so 47, 45, it'll be done. Jeez. It takes me longer when I stream it. It should be nice. Should be nice. There's a lock key. Okay. So, what's next? It has to cook for a half an hour. I'm gonna fly and then I'm gonna come back for games, but I'll bring the bread so I can show it to you like when it's done. Pretty high. Not you know what? I should do a dab. I should do a dab. Actually, no. I smoked right at the beginning of the stream, and then how long have I been going for? So yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time.
Oh shit, is Garbo VH happening right now? I think it is. I think it is. I'm gonna raid over there, and then I'm going to let this cook for a little bit. I'm gonna get my real stream. Well, they're both my real streams now. Ready, and then I will be back later on tonight. Kara, you rock. Mandy, I freaking love you. Lady Myong, rawr. You know, the dinosaur. Eutropius, so much love. Henry, Spuds, my guy. Adam, I will see you in not too long at all. And Emeralda, to everybody that I missed. I'll see you in about an hour. Hearts.